Chosen one, stop. Just for a moment, be still. Do not scroll, do not drift, do not let the noise pull you away. Because what is about to reach you was not meant for distraction. It was meant for destiny. This moment, right now, was not placed here by accident. Not yesterday, not last year. Now. This message is not for everyone. It does not belong to the crowd. It belongs to the ones who endured the fire and did not turn to ash. To the ones who stood when everything inside them whispered, "Let go." To the ones who were tested in silence and passed without ever hearing the question. If that is you, then listen carefully, because heaven has been waiting. There were truths kept from you, not out of distance, not out of neglect, but out of mercy. You were not yet ready to carry them. Some revelations are too heavy for an unprepared soul. Some power must wait for maturity. So you were shaped. You were broken, then rebuilt. You were stretched beyond comfort, then taught how to stand in unfamiliar strength. You grew through things you never asked for. The silence you felt was not abandonment, it was preparation. You were being aligned, piece by piece, into the version of yourself that could withstand what is coming. Because power without preparation destroys, but power with purpose transforms everything. Think of the dreamer who was shown visions too early. He saw greatness, but first he met betrayal. He saw elevation, but first he tasted the pit. He carried destiny, but walked through years of silence. Why? Because the man had to be built before the mission could be revealed. And so did you. You walked through storms that had no warning. You carried losses that had no explanation. You faced nights so heavy, even your tears felt like weight. And yet, you are still here. Understand this. You were never fighting just to survive. You were being formed. Every delay, every closed door, every heartbreak that echoed longer than it should have, was shaping you. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was random. Everything was training. You are not ordinary. That is why ordinary paths never held you. That is why comfort never satisfied you. That is why you always felt different. You were designed that way. And now, something has shifted. Quietly, but undeniably. The resistance you've been feeling, that was the final push before the door opened. The exhaustion in your spirit, that was the last attempt before elevation. The pressure? It wasn't meant to break you. It was announcing a new season. You have crossed a threshold, whether you realize it or not. You have stepped into a new chapter. Clarity is no longer distant. Peace is no longer temporary. Direction is coming. Doors will begin to open, not by force, but by alignment. What once ignored you will begin to recognize you. Opportunities will not need to be chased. They will find you. Connections will shift. The draining will fade, and the divine will take its place. Your purpose will no longer feel like a question. It will feel like truth. This is not hype. This is not empty motivation. This is revelation. What was hidden is being uncovered. What was delayed is being released. What was blocked is being removed. Your old season has ended. Not gradually, but completely. And your new life has already begun. If you feel something stirring within you right now, a quiet fire, a calm certainty, a warmth that cannot be explained. That is your confirmation. Not from the outside, but from within. You were never forgotten. You were never rejected. You were never alone. You were being positioned. And now, you are stepping into the life that was written long before you ever arrived here. So stand still for a moment longer and acknowledge it, not loudly, but with conviction. I am ready for what is being revealed. Because this moment is not the end of your story. It is the unveiling. And this is only the beginning.